Hi guys, this is me, Rusty 78609, somewhere in Arizona. Actually, I'm heading east out of Yuma, Arizona, and I'm holding the video in my hand. But again, Rusty 78609, this is January the 17th, 2017. I've been to Quartzsite for 3 days or so, and now I'm heading somewhere else. I'm going over to Tucson somewhere today to camp. I'm not sure exactly where yet. And I should arrive at my campsite hopefully and be set up at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Arizona time. And but anyway, Quartzsite was interesting, and I enjoyed going there. I'm glad I did. Got to see a lot of stuff, and camped on the BLM land, Bureau of Land Management property, with no facilities whatever. In my Toyota Prius, I full-time RV and go camping in a car. Right now I'm camping in my Toyota Prius. Been on the road for about 7 or 8 days, and it's pretty nice. For those of you that car camp or go camping in RVs, check out my playlists on my homepage, and there's a lot of tips that help you a lot because I've learned a lot. I mean, I've got this down now as far as camping in the Prius. But anyway, also I wanted two things. I would do a little house cleaning today, I guess you'd say. Number one, I want to thank those people that fan funded. I never know who they are, but I do see the results, and I do appreciate it. There's a place on my homepage that you can go on the right-hand side, and it says support this channel if you choose to. Don't worry about it if you don't, not a problem. And the other thing I wanted to mention was, several months ago, when I got active doing my YouTube videos, I'd get 5 or 6 comments a day, and that has increased dramatically. Now I get 50 or 60 a day, and sometimes I don't have access to the internet when I'm traveling, so I'm unable to respond to the comments. So if perchance you observe that I did not respond to your comment, it's not because I'm being rude, arrogant, or whatever. It's just because I didn't see it. And because I'm not sure how YouTube handles comments, really. There's one page where they collect them for me to view, and then sometimes there'll be a message at the top that they had a problem and I'm not getting all the messages. So again, I do try to respond to all the ones I see, and we'll continue to do that for the foreseeable future. And but this is Highway 8 going toward Tucson, Arizona. Let's see, right now it's 10:53 a.m. Central Standard Time, be 9:53 Arizona time. Temperature 48 top-up degrees. It's pretty chilly out there this morning. And what I've learned is I really am not a winter camper, even out here in Quartzsite or wherever. Because, the temperature this morning was like 36 degrees out in Quartzsite, or where I was. And, that's a little chilly, because you got to get out of the car and do some stuff. And, inside the car, of course, it's warm because I'll run the heat. But let me get around this guy pulling a piece of equipment here. And this video may be a little shaky. Shouldn't be too bad because I'm holding it in my hand. And the reason I'm holding it in my hand is the road is not really all that great. I wanted to get around this guy. Speed limit on this highway right here is 75, but I don't drive 75. I usually drive a little less than that. I usually drive about 65 or so. But I try to stay out of people's way. I try to be a courteous driver and, let people have the road that are in a hurry for whatever reason. But I've been averaging over 50 miles to the gallon. Right now I'm averaging 56.0. I just filled up. Gasoline was $2.17 a gallon in Yuma, or just outside of Yuma. Here's a sign here that says Phoenix is 148, Tucson's 209. The reason I'm on this highway is I'm bypassing Phoenix because I didn't want to go through there today. Being a work day, it was probably, the traffic would have probably been horrendous. I came through on, I don't know, Saturday or Sunday. Going out to Quartzsite wasn't too bad. But I just didn't want to hit it during the work week and, somebody have an accident and me be stuck in traffic for 2 or 3 hours. But anyway, this is just desert out here, and the elevation of Yuma, Arizona is around 100 feet, and the population of Yuma, Arizona is about 90,000. And right now, most of those are snowbirds, people getting out of the cold weather in the north and going there for the winter. So Yuma's very similar to Quartzsite in that respect. I guess all these little towns out here that, have the good climate in the winter get a lot of RVers and stuff in there. But it's been interesting. I mean, I'm glad I went to Quartzsite and saw all the stuff. And would I go back there? I don't know. That's hard to say because you never know what I'm liable to do. There sure are some fancy cars passing me. I just got passed by a Porsche. Oh, here, look at these cars. There's another Porsche. This must be the poor folks. Corvette. And another. That's a Porsche Carrera. What's that cost? $10,000? Ha ha ha. Okay, so we've done our thing. I'm just going to talk for a while about nothing, I guess. How would I evaluate? What could I do to improve my Prius camping? I think about that on every trip, and I make a list. And right now, I don't have anything on it. The only thing that might be nice would be a regular refrigerator, a 12-volt refrigerator. But, of course, they produce a little heat, and they have a little motor, and, they make a little noise. And they're also very expensive. To get a good one, you're looking at $500 or more, and they don't hold a whole lot. The inconvenience of getting ice in the ice chest it's a minor issue, but if you could and you had the money to burn, a refrigerator might be all right. Because not having to get ice it'd be okay. Because I've had to get ice twice in 8 days, whatever it's been, and so it's not a big issue. You have to drain the water out and get your stuff out, put the new bag in, or however you want to pack it, and it takes a few minutes. Not bad. Grocery prices in Quartzsite a little high, just about what you'd expect. Eating out prices, above average compared to Central Texas, where I'm from. But overall, Arizona's, of course, Arizona's kind of like Texas. There's a lot of variety. You get down to the southern part, like here, you got a lot of desert land, and then you go north. Of course, you get into Flagstaff and the mountains, and you get out to, you got Grand Canyon, and it's got a lot of variety in this state. Same as New Mexico. I guess every state has their quote variety. And but anyway, I feel okay. I've been resting good and eating all right. I've got my oatmeal. I made my oatmeal before I left my campsite this morning. Near campsite, cut, Quartzsite. I hate to even, I'm scared to watch my own videos for all the mistakes I make. But folks, I'm 71 years old. cut me a little slack. But this is a long drive across a long desert, and I'm just passing the time talking to my old friends on YouTube. I don't even know what's going on in the world. I haven't watched the news, read a newspaper. I haven't checked the news on the internet. I don't check it when I'm traveling or camping because I just don't want to be bothered. Because I promise you, you could not watch the news for 5 years and you would not have missed anything. Now, if there's some issues that you want to get involved in and take action, you don't need to watch the news to do that. Just do it. Okay, this is Avenue 38E. Well, I'll be dog. 36E. Exit 37. Keeping you guys posted so you'll know exactly where you are. It's not this area out here is just like or very similar to what it's like in Big Bend in West Texas. It's the Chihuahuan Desert there. I'm not sure of the name of this, but it's the same creosote plants and flat with a few dry mountains, not much vegetation. I did come through on the way into Yuma from Quartzsite. I passed several fields of lettuce that are being harvested as we speak. There were groups of people out there harvesting the lettuce. There's hundreds of acres of fresh green lettuce. I guess I could have gone out in the field and got me a head of lettuce, but I don't need any. Enough said about that. Here's some land for you. For sale, 59 acres. There's your home base out here on the right. Take a look at that prize. Wouldn't you love to live out there? Can you see your home base being that? Huh? I can. I've actually lived in the desert, very similar to that out in Old Terlingo Ranch. And but having said all that, guys, I'm going to sign off. But again, thank you, fan funders. I do appreciate it. And for all of you that watch my videos and comment, thanks. I appreciate that too. Sometimes I get some negative feedback, but that's the price you pay for doing videos on YouTube. So having said that, guys, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy USA made. When you can. Take deep breaths, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk for exercise, keep your health. You'll be around for a long time to go camping and watch my lovely videos. Anyway, guys, bye-bye.